Why can't I hear anything?
I can. I think it's from yours. I can.
Okay. Studio. Ah, there we go. Smooth 98.1. It is the grapevine on Smooth Breakfast. We've got tons coming your way over the next half hour, so make sure you join the conversation. We're streaming live up on youtube.com/smooth 981 FM Lagos. Leave your comments on the live stream. Send WhatsApp messages into 0809 440 981 or take it to Twitter where we are at Smooth 981 FM. Tag us in your tweets. Aris is in the studio. Well, actually, no,
Oris is in the
he's
house.
in the house.
Hi, Oris. How you doing?
Good morning, Lagos. Hi, Sope.
Hey, Oris.
Such a loud good morning. Good morning to you too, Oris. How you doing?
Not bad at all.
Oh, great.
Listen, guys.
You're the one that joined the Thursday. I mean, I hear it's raining, and
it just stopped actually.
why is she giving me that look?
I'm just wondering. So, is this the weather forecast part of Smooth?
No, I mean, when it rains and you're not going out for the day, that's an enjoyment.
Really?
Yes.
Do you want to tell us more?
No. Dirty mind, take your mind out of wherever it is. I'm only saying you could stay at home and
Can you
watch
imagine?
TV.
Nobody said anything until you did.
No, but you were laughing. I know that laughter. It's just that
Pepple,
Shakwa
do you
is
wanna
proving
take
to be
over the
lost. No, Professor
No, take over the show.
Shakwa
It's okay.
Shakwa is like, I don't understand what these people are
Oh,
saying,
no,
but it's all right.
I understand.
Oh, you understand?
Yes, Pepple, and
Okay, we're
I
proud
have
of
to
you.
say, thank you, sir. It's so good. You've taught me in the ways from a theoretical point of view. All right, let's move on, guys. We've got tons for you, and 5-star is where I want to start things off because I love bright colors, guys. So let's go into our music review or music video review for the day, and we're going to be talking Adekunle Gold 5-star. Let's play a little bit of it for you right now. Can y'all hear it?
For mercy, sickle cell pain showed me crisis. Thank you for the journey, oh Lord, oh Lord.
Learning so
If I
much
say
from
my
Adekunle
story,
Gold.
oh, fire can't school, I'm ever blazing. I wrote deep with the Almighty. I did try for myself. VIP no regular. Can't copy this formula. I ain't fast Alangel.
Oh, wait,
I
I
did
need
try
to be
for
very
myself.
careful.
VIP no regular. Can't copy this formula. I need a filter to let them fool ya. Make your rubber, stack your paper. Let them know how you pull up.
Oh yeah. Okay, there we go. The snippet is over,
Oh
guys. Let's
my
move on with our
gosh.
days.
I was just moving my
I know
body
you
to
were.
it.
And that's kind of why I ended it, because I'm not in the mood today. Thank you.
Okay.
I don't know why I'm doing this to Pepple. I have no idea. Let's get into it. So Oris, we'll start off with you because you're Oris.
Don't be like this. What do I think about the video about the song? Because I think I
Both
have.
of them.
Both.
Okay, actually, that's actually not true. Actually, I think I have the same opinion about the song and the video. I think
Really?
it's
Okay.
quite catchy.
Okay,
But
great,
I would rather discuss the video and the song as a reflection of Adekunle Gold's what's the word? Studying, I don't know. I guess this happens to every pop star. They start off poor and complaining about God not picking up their calls, and suddenly they are singing 5-star. It's like, okay.
My head hurts today, so
Yeah,
please try not to
I,
make me
I
laugh.
always thought that Adekunle Gold had like quite the issue with what's the word with pretentiousness, like just showing off too much. And then suddenly he's this guy who is singing 5-star, who is talking about how rich he is. I remember the song with Davido. He had that line about what's that? The first line of the song. Oh my goodness! See? Now it's out of my head. Adekunle Gold people are kind of manipulating me. But anyway, the line in that song that made me feel like this man. Oh, how long ago was it where you were busy complaining about women? I think that Sade song about how the girl wanted somebody that had money and stuff, and then suddenly you are the guy who is here. So it just makes me feel like, end of the day,
Answer
this
my
guy is
call.
really don't. You said?
Answer My Call, one of his songs, and he was still calling
Yeah,
God
in
for
fact, I think his entire first album was
exactly.
that
Super
of like the
loaded.
guy who was low on funds and who wasn't quite lucky, and then suddenly is this person. So I think people think about it as growth. Me, I think about it as a bit of hypocrisy, actually.
Why?
I just said, how are you coming out making us feel like you are this good guy, you know, who is trying to be, I don't know,
In his defense,
and like cool and everything, and then suddenly you have money and you're this person who is selling us that, you know what, 5 stars.
Well, I mean,
Aren't
how is
we
it
all
hypocrisy?
exactly?
Because he started off telling us, I don't have money and I'm calling for money. And now
He's
I
not the
have
only
money.
one. All of them, even
Take some.
Wizkid will tell you that he came to from grass to grace. He suffered and now he's the big boy.
Wait. Let's really analyze this. Talking about Wizkid. On Wizkid's first album, Superstar, he had a song where I think he had that line about don't hesitate, let's go to my estate, me and you, and that, you know that song, right? Don't, you know, the entire, it's consistent. What he was in the beginning is who Wizkid is now, you know. Adekunle Gold showed up as somebody who was, you know, had this larger than life, he had this philosophical bent to his life. And then suddenly he makes money and then he's telling us about it. Look at the entire video. So freaking colorful, as though, man, he's the only one who has money. Anyway, I just feel like the man hasn't been entirely, if you measured him by what he was saying in his first album, you would be wrong about his character.
But you know what? I'm just going to put this out there. That Oris, there's a reason why people
I said what I said, though.
Because it gives them clarity on life. So from that place of hunger comes a very deep philosophical point of view. When you filled your tummy, suddenly it's all about the world around you. And that's not hypocrisy. That's just food.
Oris, let me also say this. If you live at Agbulegba, for instance, here in Lagos, your creativity is different. You sing the things around you. The moment you live in Ikoyi, it's different. You're now eating like the boys in Ikoyi. The songs that it will be different. 5-star lifestyle.
Which postcode was it that he posted again? 36919. When you sing with that postcode, there will be something different.
It's a VIP right now, like it or not.
Wait. So because he's a VIP, suddenly he's what's that song that people were shouting all over for years ago?
Colors.
You know that Aris song with the so-called spirituality around it, right? Remember that song?
Yeah.
Exactly.
He's evolving. He's evolving. Oris, just a moment. When he did that song, he was categorized in the same WhatsApp group as Johnny Drill. But right now, you put him easily on the same pedestal like Burner, David, Whiskey, the other guys who make Afro music, like it or not. For a long time, we're calling him an alternative artist because of the kind of music he made. But right now, he's one of our top Nigerian celebrities, and he's doing the songs that could be played at the clubs.
And you don't see that this is hypocrisy, really. This man deceived us. I feel like this man deceived us, frankly. He's not that guy. He was just poor. He should have told us that.
Paradigm shift, man. God. And artists are allowed to make them.
He's evolving. In fact, if you listen to Chike's current album, yes, there's still a flavor of the Chike that we know, but he's trying to move. You need to be commercially viable. Everybody wants to make the money from everywhere.
No, but wait, you guys make it sound as though that people can be one thing like last year and a different thing this year, and that's like fine. Look at the people you guys love. But don't you love Ed Sheeran, right? He has always been the lover boy right from the beginning. He's still that same guy. I'm just wondering why
he has a global appeal, right? His market allows that. In Nigeria,
Oris, wait. What I wanted to say, so you guys can have.
Even Asha, her last album, the sound has changed as well.
The sound, but not the philosophy, though. That's a different thing entirely. These guys.
Okay, let's keep it going.
We'll move on. But I don't think this next story is gonna help anyone. Benson, FKA Buju, has written about how heartbroken he is, breaking his silence ever since his nudes got leaked out by his alleged ex-girlfriend. So he took to Snapchat on Tuesday where he revealed that I'm incapable of loving anyone in this world besides Peggy. Before you step to me with whatever you think you've got going on, know this. Pepple, let's start with you.
So, sometimes when we stay here in the
studio...
No
longer the knee-jerk reaction?
No, I know it. I can't exactly use the same words I used the first time because I'm in the studio and I'm the,
Oris, I wish you had been there.
Oh, my God.
I wish I heard it, frankly.
So I wish you could say something else because all of this was rehearsed, was staged, and was performed to all of us. Some people bought it, not the rest of us. How am I saying this? He and what's his friend's name again? The Ruga, right? Had a back and forth a couple of weeks ago before his album dropped. On the very day that his album was dropping, they started the back and forth again so they can get tractions. On the day it dropped, or a day after, this supposed, nude was leaked and everybody was talking about his behind that was on Twitter. Guy, you could do something else to promote your music or your album other than this stunt. We're tired. We're really, really tired of it. And it's gradually becoming a trend. We don't want to see it. They could only open some OnlyFans page and post some of those things for those who want it, not for all of us.
OnlyFans into this grapevine. Oris, do you agree?
No, if to be honest, Victor, I'm really, really surprised. I didn't think about it like this, to be honest. I just felt that the man had wronged a woman and she wanted to take a pound of flesh. But now that you say it, I don't know. I need time to process that, to process this info.
Look at the dates that each of them dropped. And then a lot of people have been made to believe that his fight with Ruga, it's real, guy, Haba. Sometimes they chat on WhatsApp and plan what they want to tell us, and everybody buys it and says, Ruga will come for.
Are you in the WhatsApp group?
That's what I'm going to say, Victor. How come you're the only one who has this information, Victor?
We're around. Don't worry. This is privileged information.
No, okay. You know what? Maybe I think that maybe, I doubt it, but we can, say maybe your point about him and Ruga, something. I don't know why, but maybe. But I don't think that this this leak of nudes is to push his new record, frankly. Because even after, if that's the case, I don't think that's worked, because frankly, I'm not hearing anybody talking about the music as much as I'm hearing him talk about his rather interesting behind. I don't know. I haven't seen it. So there.
Okay, now this next story is specially for Tayo. The Tayo who is always sending messages about Portable, because finally you've manifested it into the world. He's on the grapevine. So Portable has publicly apologized to Davido over the snide comments that he made during the build up to the Osun State governorship elections. I came out and said, they paid me money, I was just doing a job, guys. No personal feelings in here. They just paid me money. What do you guys think?
He has apologized. I didn't even hear that, to be honest. But yes, I think, in fact, Victor, this is the person who I believe.
So this is what he said. Let me quote, right? There's nothing between me and Davido. I was called for a job there and I collected money. Davido and I do not have issues. Meanwhile, whatever happens, there's no problem. I'm a child of God. I'm not fighting with anyone. I am looking for money. Fans of Davido, kindly forgive me. I'm sorry.
That sounds very conciliatory. Interesting. Mm-hmm. But yes, I think Victor, this is the person you should accuse of always. Although I don't know if he's to sell records, to be honest. I think he's just to disturb our peace, frankly. But yeah, I think Portable is quite, what's the word? Calculated, yes, to be honest.
Is he calculated? Really? That would be that's interesting, because that's not something I would.
No, I mean, no. Well. Maybe that's putting it too thick, laying it on too thick. What I mean by that is, I think the man enjoys social media and whatever he can do to get into.
No, I think differently. I think he's just being real. Whatever comes, he gives it to you as it is. Now, he even during the campaigns had said, "Don't take me serious. So they paid me money. I'm doing this because of the money. That's all." But it looked like he wasn't getting favors from people who felt he insulted Davido during the Osun elections. So he's come out to say, "I apologize to everyone who feels offended."
Why is it taking him this long, please? That thing is almost how long ago? Several weeks ago.
Okay, we'll talk about this after the break.
Got other things to do. We also have some things to do. We'll be right back.
Fly, silky smooth.
Oh wow.
You have other things to do, really, Sope?
Yeah, hey. we got things to do, like go on a break. So we'll come back with the message. I like Baby AG. Oh, we didn't even talk about the fact that he was saying that. Yeah, I call him Baby AG because of the video and the fact that I saw a baby AG in there. So, Adekunle,
what happened to him? He has a baby.
No, I was saying I called him Baby AG. And Pepple was like, AG baby. I was like, no, I saw Baby AG in there. So that's what
baby AG. But yeah, you guys anyway. Victor, you especially, I have no idea why you're trying to protect Adekunle Gold, that hypocritical artist.
Leave him alone.
Don't be like that. He's not hypocritical.
Oris, I want to see what happens when you have Elon Musk like money. Let's get back in. I wonder how you will change.
I'll have my philosophy still there.
And we're back with more. Let me read this one in from Tempo XL, who says, Aris, please free AG baby. He has grown and his music is getting more sophisticated.
Right.
If he hasn't stepped up, you can imagine the roadside event centers where he would be performing right now.
Wow.
Tempo XL.
He's an international artist. I must put that in.
He just saying, all right. Oh,
and so wait, international artists only sing about women and money, Abby?
Ask Wizkid how he got to this status.
Okay, which international artists are you thinking about? Just the Nigerian ones?
No, I'm not just the Nigerian ones, but if you look at his colleagues here in Nigeria, what do they sing about? All the others who've gone.
Burna Boy is still thinking about common person, whatever that means. So there is that.
No, right, I mean, Burna Boy sings about every other thing, music.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying that you're regularly good instead of as a philosopher. Turns up to be somebody who wants to think about money and girls. What's that?
But we cannot box Adekunle Gold. He's a creative. So the creative guys can sing anything and any genre at will.
He's a line creative, please.
I will take off your hat and your glasses if you talk about him.
I'm waiting for you.
So we're talking about Portable before the break, right?
Yeah, okay, we were.
And how we're saying it took him a long time to come out and apologize. You know how this industry is sometimes. If there are people who are fans of David, by fans I mean they like him so much, they gain favors from him and feel insulted by what Portable did, even without David asking them to blacklist you or just push you to back seat. They will do it voluntarily. It happens to anybody who is fighting Olamide as well. There are people who feel like, why will you insult Egbon? This guy has done so much for the streets. For David, we rise by lifting others. So there are a lot of people who love him, who've not even met him. And if you insult him, they will come at you, they'll come after you. And be careful, watch your mouth, Oris, as you always say, because they might just come for you. You get what I mean?
Oh, man.
But wait, can I ask this? Do you think that the same people who give Davido, I guess, his concerts, also the same people who give Portable their concerts? I don't think that the markets are the same. I think maybe there's a slight intersection, but broadly speaking, I think those are two different markets: Davido's market and Portable's market.
Now, international promoters, yes, way different. But in Nigeria, the same guy who would promote David at Alaba is the same guy who would push Portable here in Nigeria. They meet the same people somehow, just somehow, really.
I don't think I will, but I'll let it go. Peace loving Oris.
I'm surprised, maybe because of where you are now, but it's okay.
I'm so sorry. You know what? My mind was on another plane, but it just crashed to the ground when I heard those three words.
Shokwe, please. Leave my shirt.
I did. It doesn't. No, sorry, Oris. All right, let's move on. So this next one that we're going to talk about is Lagos State government through the Ministry of Tourism, Arts and Culture has partnered with the Temple Company for the launch of something called the Giddy Creative Center. So it's supposed to support like 200 creatives, and they're going to cover 10 areas of specialization from filmmaking, creative writing, animation, audio engineering. The list goes on, but my breath does not, so I'm going to have to stop here. But yeah, they have said that they want to impact the careers of participants, kind of like what Ebony Life Academy that they did with Ebony Life Academy and Del York Creative Academy. I mean, Oris, excited about this or
yeah? I am, but I honestly think that as they say, better late than never. But I think this is really, really late. And I wonder how much of this is going to be technologically enhanced or like because yeah, anyway, I just think that tech has to be a part of this. And even I was telling someone a while ago that if we had realized on time how massive Nollywood is, I think everybody knew, but the government had just not quite thought about putting their money right there. I believe that there might have been a chance for us to take advantage of our popularity, both actually in Nollywood and in music, and maybe had like a tech platform that maybe be like a private and public partnership that would provide a platform where if you wanted to access Nigerian music or Nigerian films, you could go to that platform. And because it's the government, I think there would have been a huge chance of that happening. But today, I think a lot of what happens now is if you are Davido, if you are Portable, whatever place you stand on the ladder of entertainment success, you have to have a chunk of your money coming from abroad. So Spotify, I think, is Swedish, which is where a lot of people have money from. Apple is American. You know, I feel like there was a chance at some point in time for the Nigerian government through a partnership to have that, what's it called, foundation, that platform where you could have where you could have access to like Nigerian cultural products.
So one thing that a lot of people said, like, you know, looking at the creative industry in Hollywood, fashion, everything, that really the reason that they got this chance to grow and become popular to the point that they are now is because of a lack of, you know, sustained government intervention. Yeah, interference is the better word.
I know, yeah. I hear you. I hear you, Jope.
Because even if we're looking at just from a business and economy point of view, right, looking at GDP and the fact that the creative industry has grown more than other industries that I can think of, has had quite a good year, but it's not trickling down because it's based on individuals. There is that issue of the government, but then also we've seen what happens when the government touches things.
Yeah, I mean,
you want the government to be touching the creative industry?
Well, Sope, yes, I think you have a point, but I guess what I'm trying to get at here is a partnership. I do not think the government necessarily has to, necessarily has to say, guys, we are managing this. All I'm saying is that they might have provided like a platform for that to happen. I just think that, I mean, look at the tech spaces that are thriving in Nigeria. I think the most thriving sectors, or rather subsector, is fintech, the financial technology, essentially. And now I think the two big, in terms of marketing spend, I think Paystack and Flutterwave are both Nigerian, which is good, right? But I think that there was a chance for the same thing to have happened in music if somebody had realized early that, you know what, we were getting incredibly popular with our music and with our films. Would there be something we would do that would make it possible for Nigeria as a country to like get the chunk of the revenue? Because it stands, even if Davido gets a lot of money from any of these platforms, the fact of the matter still remains that a lot of that money is going to the country where it is domiciled. So anyway, I just think, yeah, this is a good idea. But I really wish that we had done this earlier and taken advantage of at least a whole lot more advantage of what we are capable of producing. So,
better late than never, just like you said.
Yeah, better than ever. Yeah. Better than ever, true.
Let's take some messages. Nero Cello from Ogudu says, I feel Portable's PR is the reason he's known and not his talent. He knows that no publicity is bad publicity. Portable and Davido do not have the same audience.
Yeah, no, but I think the thing is he has the talent for publicity. Maybe not for music, huh?
Exactly. Well, please note that promoters in this part of the world are just businessmen. Sometimes it appears they are not music lovers. Most of them will promote you once the funds are there. Most of us put out works that only friends and family listen to. Tempo XL is the one that sends that message across to us.
Wow.
Well, I mean, the music industry in Nigeria is hugely monetized. If you don't have money, you shall not blow. So sad.
So sad, but so true, Victor. I think yes. In fact, you should put that somewhere in the studio. If you don't have money, you shall not blow. Any artist that comes into the studio will see. This is the creed of the music.
That's the key to life, guys. Okay, let's talk about Ezra Miller. Oh my goodness, Ezra Miller. I don't know what happened with him. Okay, so let's talk about this. So, the director of the latest movie, Dali Land, which features Miller in a supporting role as a young Salvador Dali, is not going to cut him from any of its scenes. That's what the director said going into the upcoming Toronto International Film Festival. Now, Oris, Ezra Miller has been having a kind of bad time of it lately.
A kind of.
I know.
On a segment of the century.
Okay, fine. Go ahead and share your thoughts.
Oh yeah, I mean, I think it's a good thing, of course, that they're not cutting his scenes. More importantly, just because they're not actually cutting the film, I think is more important because everybody forgets that even if there are 1 or 2 or 3 actors who are quite prominent on the film's poster, there's like thousands of people who work on a single film.
And by the way, can I say that awareness has grown because of Marvel? I'm just putting it out there because of Marvel, because they make you sit through all the credits and you're like, so many names.
Here's the Marvel fan trying to stand up for them again. Please, they have billions. They have billions.
So you
don't
can
need
get to
your
the
help,
mid credits and end credit scenes. You will be forced to sit there and now look for names that correspond to yours, so that you can see is there a Titi Lokpe who worked in sound production or anything.
I have to say this. I have been watching credits since I was a kid, so please.
It's not the rest of us lay people were not. We're like, Leonardo DiCaprio is in it, we'll watch it. Continue.
Leave Leo, please. I think people are attacking the man too much. Anyway, back to Ezra.
Because he's broken up, he's now free. Go ahead.
I think with Ezra, yes, I'm just happy that the films are going to come out. I don't know what the status is with his most prominent upcoming film, which is The Flash. I don't know what happens with that, but I honestly hope that they release it as well, because it's not just about him. Like I said, you can't have worked for years on a particular project, and because of one man's bad, terrible behavior, the stuff gets shelved. I think that's just not it's just not right. I think there's something just not quite good about that. So yeah, I mean, I hope the man gets punished, but I also hope the films get released.
Well, they've said that he's suffering from severe mental health issues.
Yeah, I beg, please. This mental health thing, I mean, I understand it's serious, but at the same time, I think people are playing a terrible game with it.
All right, I'm trying to even see if they're... can't see it. Anyway, people, I think that is that.
Yes, that's that for the show today. Thank you very much, Aris. What are you up to?
You know me, always trying to hustle. Anyway, yeah, I think I'll be attending the International Documentary Film Festival in Amsterdam in a month, I think. I think that's the most pressing thing on my timetable right now.
That's good. That's good.
Aris will tell us that he will not take us.
What is Sope saying?
I say you tell us, then you won't take us.
She wants to come with you.
You never take me anywhere, Oris.
Well, Sope, just get your visa. I think this time, actually, I have space for one.
Oh, okay. I don't need one. Thank you. I know which passports I have. All right, people. And make sure you find him. Catch Oris Graham on Instagram and catch Oris on Twitter. And that's all for the Grapevine. Coming up is going to be the ASU edition, where we talk about the indefinite strike, the federal government's response, ASU's response, the parent-teachers union response, all of the different responses, and also what's going on with our students who have not been able to go to school for how long now. And that is that for Grapevine. But like I said, the things that we're promising to talk about comes up at 9 o'clock during Lagos Talks.
Wait, Sope, sorry. What happened to the Leo story?
I don't know. I just picked.
Time happens.
You wanted to talk about the Leo story? Well, we're here on. Are we still streaming? We're still streaming. Go ahead.
No. Bye, guys.
No. Talk about it.
No, I'm not going to talk about it now. No.
Why not? You're still on the Grapevine. It's the Grapevine Extra, people.
I'm talking about it anyway. I just thought it was an interesting.
That they broke up after 4 years.
What?
That they broke up after 4 years.
No, just Leo's history. Leo's 24-year-old history. You know that thing, right?
What?
About how if a woman is, before she's 25, he breaks up with her.
I did not know that.
Wow, okay, you know what? Just because
I just known
just
that
because
his girlfriends are super duper young, but I've not really gone into it. I just
no,
see them and
I
thought
will
that's
send
another
you
girl.
a very popular what's it called? Excel spreadsheet analyzing the ages of
I
what
did.
Leo DiCaprio since he was 25. And now I think what was he now? 40 something?
He's
almost
like
50, I guess.
49.
49 or 48, yes. Yeah, so anyway, there's a very popular chart of his girlfriends right from when he turned 25 up until now, and nobody has ever passed the age of 25.
Somebody found the
Can you
time
imagine?
to create a chart.
Yeah, you know what? I'll send it to you. I'll send it
Okay,
I'll send
guys.
it to you, bro.
You know, we'll see what we can do once Oris turns around.